Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Mike Benitez. Today we're gonna do another ship bios video. Today we're gonna do one of the third ship of the magnificent trio of the White Star Line liners, and this ship was called RMS Homeric. Let's get out the story, shall we? Homeric was originally built as Columbus for the German Norddeutscher Line and was built from 1912 to 1913. Here we see her being launched. Columbus was the largest twin-screw ocean liner in her time, and was by far one of the most luxurious of the two front liners. In fact, the Columbus's sister ship, the SS Bismarck, the SS Hindenburg, we got her name Columbus, and was named Columbus for the rest of her career. But back to the original Columbus. However, because of World War I, the Columbus wasn't finished, and it would stay that way until 1922, when construction would resume. Because of needing a running mate for the RMS Majestic and the infamous RMS Olympic, the White Star Line bought the Columbus and took her to Harlan, a will where she would be completed in 1920. And she was renamed RMS Homeric. Homeric completed her main voyage in February 1922, and from then on, she was part of the Olympic and Majestic running mate. Among the many features aboard Homeric were the first-class dining room, a special spot on the ship, a very luxurious first-class corridor, and a third-class cabin lounge. And she had many promenade decks, which were pretty much luxurious at the time. The ship also had a Rex cinema, which was kind of like a theater. It is now at the Gordon Bar Gary Painter Building, where, even though it's not used, it is still a tourist attraction for many people that go there, even though they probably not recognize that this specific spot in the building in Stonehouse, Scotland, is of a famous ship. During her service with White Star, the Homeric became known as Home at Sea. Homeric and her running mates, the RMS Olympic seen here, and the RMS Majestic, were one of the most proudest ships of the White Star Line, but even though of the new Homeric and Majestic, the Olympic was more popular, with Majestic being second best and Homeric being even less successful. This will be part of the Homeric's downfall. In the 1930s, the Great Depression was hitting hard on times for all ocean liners, as passenger numbers were decreasing rapidly. So it was decided to turn ships into cruise ships rather than just simple ocean liners. One of those ships was the Homeric. In 1932, she left Southampton for the last time, and was turned into a cruise ship. When she became a cruise ship, she would take people from British ports to the Mediterranean, and on this, as a cruise ship, she was renovated with having an outdoor swimming pool and a Lido deck, which is basically surrounding areas out a swimming pool deck. However, despite Homeric's success as a cruise ship, White Star's financial problems were getting deeper because of the Great Depression. The future of the Great Homeric was becoming more dim and dim by the second. It would soon mean that the last ship of the White Star's magnificent trio would meet an end. In July of 1935, the ship became part of King George V's Silver Jubilee Review fleet. This was a prestigious honor, but it was time for the end of the Homeric. Finally, Homeric completed her last voyage as a cruise ship on September 25th, 1935. The end was near. Or was it? It was said that the Homeric was going to become purchased by her other owners. Her previous owner, the Deutsche Line, or the NDL, to run by her sister, the renamed Columbus. However, this wasn't as possible, for the ship was going to have to be scrapped because nobody would afford to pay for her, even after the Great Depression. It was time to end the ship's life. The ship was sold for scrap in 1930, February 1936, and then a month later, RMS Columbus, formerly the SS Columbus, was scrapped. It pains me to see a ship go in such a way, but yeah. Thank you guys for doing this awesome video, joining this ship house video. Have a nice day. Mike Benita signing off on the video of the SS Homeric, RMS Homeric.